Today's video is going to be about if your employee is angry with you. Hi, my name is Hopfe. I'm a human resources consultant. Life inside an organization is hard when everyone is happy. Depending on the size of your organization, multiply that, and that's how many relationships there are in that organization, because everyone else has a relationship with everyone else in the organization. I remember there's a theory where communities only get to about 150 individuals, and then they break apart into sub-communities or a totally different community, because there's so many relationships to manage and there's so many different people. Now, if you're thinking about ancient tribes, like maybe my people as an Indigenous person in North America, your family group, your tribe, only got so big. And then someone said, I'm going to break away and I'm going to start my own. That's because the relationships become more complicated. That's why we have divisions in organizations. That's why we have levels of management and supervisors and directors and things like that, because these relationships become hard to manage. If you have angry employees, it makes work even harder. Even if you're a small organization, maybe you got 10 people, but there's that one employee that absolutely gives you the cold shoulder and hates you. We're talking about an incident, probably. Why is this person mad at you? Why is this person angry at you? The first thing I want to ask, have you crossed the line by committing a crime? I mean, if yes, you think you've committed a crime, stop watching this video right now and get a lawyer. I can't help you with that. You need to talk to your lawyer. I don't know what it could possibly be, but you'll be better off getting a lawyer. My advice after this, if it's a crime, is totally null and void. Don't listen to me. If it's not a crime, then you need to work on making that formal apology. Without actually talking to you and having a conversation, I can't give you direct advice on how to structure this formal apology, or even if you need a formal apology. The thing is, communication is king. Your organization needs to be honest and open about what's happening in the organization, and you need to work as a team to solve these issues. Too often we lean on our supervisors and managers and directors and owners and to solve the problems for us, the clashing we have as employees. But we can all work together for this, to solve these problems. First, have them honest and open conversations. And this is at staff meetings, these are one-on-ones with your employees, whatever it might manifest itself within your organization. And you need to give support if the problem is not you. There's some other issue. You need to say, more training. How do we work to make these two people work together? If the problem is you, ask for feedback and devise a plan to correct things. Because as a manager or an owner, you have power and privilege above your employees. You need to be humble, and you need to be honest, and you need to be the one to say, I need feedback. Because an employee may not freely give feedback to their supervisor, to their manager, to the owner of the organization, because they don't want to lose their job. So you need to create an environment where feedback is normal and requested and wanted. You need to be open about this. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean you need to address and solve every issue that's given back to you, but you need to be aware of it. Because maybe you won't be able to solve it now, but maybe in the future you'll be able to solve it. You need to build long-term trust within your organization. Because if something happened and an employee is angry at you, might be easier if they already trust you and they know you, as opposed to an employee that doesn't trust you. It might turn into a lawsuit, or if there's the trust, they know that this was a mistake, this is something you will work on. Building that long-term trust is like a threefold thing. You need to have more conversations, whether it's one-on-ones, team meetings, all staff meetings, whatever you need to do, you need to have more of those. And these aren't doing the job meetings. These are getting along meetings. These are how well do we work together meetings. At one of these meetings, you're not going to talk about your daily tasks and whether or not John got them all completed. No, you're talking about how well everyone's working together. And John's going to say, nobody helps me out. And now we're all going to help John. 2, you need the feedback. So when you're doing proper reviews, I've talked about it in a different video, you're having the one-on-ones, you're getting feedback monthly, not yearly or sporadically or whatever it is. But you need more feedback. Part of that is also doing employee engagement surveys by a third party so that you're getting unbiased information. And this is through your one-on-ones, doing your What is going on? What is going on? You need to get feedback. You need to get more feedback. And that could be your one-on-ones that you're having with your monthly reviews. That might be your employee engagement surveys, your meetings, wherever you're getting feedback. It's important. And number 3 is more corrective actions. So you are taking the conversations to heart. You are taking the feedback to heart. And now you're starting to set up these corrective actions. It takes time. It takes time for your employees to trust you enough to understand that when they do get angry at you, it's not something major. It is still something that you're working on. And being honest about all this process for you, it's important. And it's going to help your employees not be angry with you. But it's going to take time. Months, years. This is a long process. So if you've made it this far in the video, I thank you very much. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any follow-up questions or comments, please put them in the comments. And I will try my best to answer them. Thanks.